Success and sorrow are all grounded on one factor, which is relationships. Years ago, when we used to grow up, there was this man who would come on stage and say, success is sexually transmitted. And would laugh about it. As time goes by, you begin to think about what he was saying. You also have heard of a phrase that says, behind every successful man, there is a woman. And if you're from spiritual communities, you might have heard this phrase, do not be unequally yoked. All these three principles or three factors, they are all grounded on relationships. And they're all talking about the healthier your relationship is, the better your life becomes, and vice versa. Now, on the other side and on the other part, Napoleon Hill, in the book called Think and Grow Rich, there is a chapter in there that he talks about sexual energy transfer. How sexual energy is so powerful that someone from Europe can come to Africa for a woman, or a woman can go to Europe for a man. That kind of sexual energy that can drive people to do the impossible. Napoleon Hill, in the Think and Grow Rich, he talks about transferring that energy into productive activities. Now, when the man used to say success is sexually transmitted, the other implication when I was thinking about the phrase was he was altering that in transferring the message that the last person sleeping next to you to say good night, which will be the first person in the morning to say good morning, had so much energy and influence towards your success. Imagine you have worked tirelessly throughout the day and you come into the house and there is so much toxic in the house that the whole night you sleep on this toxic bird, toxic words, and you wake up in the morning with this person being so negative and gives you that negative energy that drives your day, the rest of your day. And in my thinking, that is just a first stage. When he was talking about success is sexually transmitted, is in that regard, that the energy you share. On the next part was literally to think about the sexual energy itself. With the person you are with, there is an exchange of energies, depending of where the person is coming from and depending where you are coming from, you're going to be exchanging these energies. And if the person is carrying so much negative sexual energy or spirits, those will be the same things that will be able to influence your everyday endeavors or activities that you engage into. I wouldn't want to get too much spiritual on this aspect, but it's just we might talk about later on part 2, which will be maybe talking about soul ties. But in these three phrases, the illustration is fundamentally that all of us, no matter what you think, how gifted you are, how powerful you are, your success is all grounded on relationships. The better relationships you build, be it business relationship, but most important, the romantic relationship, the sexual relationship, will determine your success. So, having said that, it's very important to be able as a man to stand on yourself, build yourself, work hard. But in all this, when it comes to sexual energy and relationship romantic, make sure that you be able to look into a person's principles, values and factors that can be able to help you and help your goals and your purpose in life. Having said that, I don't want to waste much of your time. You are a woman, you are a man. I want you to rethink. Success is sexually transmitted. Behind every successful man or every broken man, there is a woman, and vice versa. And do not be unequally yoked. We might look at that in part 2, but for now, just take these thoughts and rethink. You are a woman, you are a man, relationships are vital. Don't live in a perpetual broken environment. Live a life that is thriving, healing, that is progressive. Until then, thank you.